I am Heidi Benjaminsen, your host of Confidence Coaching, a podcast for mothers who want to stay calm, anchored, and like how they show up in the world. Life isn't a spectator sport. Success comes to those who show up every day with a pocket full of courage, grit, and a little sparkle. I'm glad you're here. Hello. Welcome to episode 185, Freedom from Drama. How are you doing? Happy 4th of July this week if you are in the US. I do have many listeners outside the US, so this is just another week in July for you if you're outside of the US. I hope everyone is doing great, and at the same time, I hope you're accepting and navigating whatever isn't great right now and you're not resisting it. I myself am practicing a lot of knowing that this will eventually pass, so I don't get caught spinning in whatever isn't great at the moment. On the balance, I'm in a very magical place with my kids' ages and their independence and skills. So I'm anchoring myself into really appreciating and enjoying the present. This helps me when my brain tries to worry. I just pull myself back to the present. A few of you have asked, my self-guided course for mothers sending their child to college will be ready for some of you to beta test in about 2 weeks. Those of you who are on my email list will get an offer to go through the course and give me feedback and testimonials. So please be sure you are on my list. If not, please send me a DM through any social media or send me an email at heidi@heidibenjaminsen.com and ask to be added to the email list. Okay, in honor of the US Independence Day, I want to do an episode about freedom. I've done similar things in past years. We're celebrating freedom from being ruled by other countries, and everything in this podcast and all of my work is rooted in us finding our emotional freedom, in us being confident that we are in control of what we're thinking, feeling, doing, becoming, that no one else is doing this to us, that we are in charge. We are free and feel true confidence when those things cannot be taken from us, or rather, we don't let them be taken. Today, let's talk about living a life free of drama, free of unnecessary highs and lows that seem manufactured to trigger our nervous system. Even though we all know what it means if I say, oh, she likes drama, or, oh, he is so dramatic. You know, I love to start with a definition. I looked up what drama means, and one definition is drama is a written work that tells a story through action and speech and is meant to be acted on a stage. In this definition, I like how drama was defined as a story and something that gets meaning from being done in front of other people. That's the intent of drama. When I asked what does it mean if someone has drama, the definition is someone having or showing a tendency to behave or react in an exaggerated way. So drama seems to be something exaggerated, something that's being acted for others with the intent to get a reaction, just like a play is on a stage hoping for applause. Drama seems to require one person really wanting a specific reaction and involves stories made up just for that purpose. So that makes a lot of sense when you think of people who are dramatic in your life, right? And maybe it's you. My daughter tells fantastic stories, and she does it in a way everyone wants to keep listening, and she draws people in. She can sometimes have a lot of drama, and I love an amazing Broadway show. All of these are things I want in my life. They add to my life. They are positive stories. The drama you and I are trying to reduce and stay away from is the negative drama, the stories that aren't true, or the stories that exaggerate and highlight someone's weaknesses. We want to stay away from our own shows or other people's shows that are stealing peace, presence, and the calm that we want. I've come up with 6 ways to be drama-free or have much less drama in your life. Some of it is reducing the drama we make up, And some of it is choosing to walk away from the shows or people putting on the drama shows. Okay, number 1, create space to think about what is going on in your life. Be an observer and curious about why other people do what they do. Why do you do what you do? When we slow down and question the assumptions we're making, or slow down to notice what facts we have and what facts we're missing, we're able to stop reacting to everything. I practice helping my daughter reduce her drama by asking her questions after she's given me a few lines of a story. I don't do it in a way as if I'm questioning her. I just ask casually to gather more information before I respond. I want to help her mind slow down to look around and see if her drama and response really makes sense in the situation. Now, strong, very reactive highs or low responses are often full of dysregulated emotion and can often be for show. This doesn't mean that we aren't going to have strong emotions in life. Of course we will. But pausing to observe and be curious to ask if our response makes sense, or if we're reacting to another person's response and to ask if their response makes sense. Both of these questions will reduce the unnecessary drama in our life. Okay, number 2, routinely notice the facts of life and the stories we or others are creating about those facts. The way we see life is through 2 lenses superimposed on each other. One lens is pure facts. The other lens represents the stories and meanings we give the facts. Our reality, our life, and our emotional responses come from seeing the world with stories overlaying the facts. So imagine the facts are blue, the stories are yellow, and we are only going to see life as green. Our stories are colored by our nervous system states, by our past experiences, and by our life and cultural values, among other things. The good news is that when we see these stories for what they are and see that we can change them if they aren't creating what we want, we're able to choose the drama we want, and we can throw away or walk away from the drama that isn't serving us. Here's a basic drama I live with through other people. The fact of a situation may be a car in front of you is going 10 miles under the speed limit and you're in a hurry. Possible stories in this situation can be the other driver is an idiot and all drivers are out to make your life miserable, and why in the world is this person on the road? Another story can be that this driver is elderly and extra cautious and it's okay and you actually won't be late. Each story creates a very different response and drama in our car, in our body. We carry a very different energy in the world with these 2 stories. My daughter has been dealing with drama at her work, and she has talked about it with me and with my husband, and we've helped her see different stories that she can be telling about other people in this situation. I've watched her move from strong, impassioned judgment to compassion and controlling her response, all because we've helped her separate what she knows and what she doesn't know about the situation. I've noticed some people want us to respond to their stories with strong emotions, even if it doesn't quite line up with the facts. If you find yourself in this situation, you can say, "Oh, I think I need more information before I respond," or "I'm not sure I have enough facts to form an opinion." And I always say, "I can see you feel strongly about this, and I know this response makes a lot of sense to you. Tell me more about your point of view." I try very, very hard to separate facts from stories, so much it can actually drive my husband crazy. It helps, though, to really know the responses we're creating are the ones we want to create. If we like our stories and we like our drama, then all is good. Okay, number 3, focus on staying calm when another person is riled up about something. You don't want their drama to land on you. Let it land in front of you. Remind yourself over and over, you can choose how you respond to their drama. Create an imaginary space between you and let the drama just sit right there before you decide if you want to pick it up. This requires a lot of compassion that other people, they get to vent. They get to have their drama. Their drama makes sense to them because of the lens through which they see the world. Let them talk and process and try to comment as little as possible. Sometimes I'll just say, okay, tell me more. I want to hear you vent. The other person may process the drama and get calm around you, and then maybe not. If you stay calm and don't feed the drama, the other person will either come around or ultimately might find other people to dump on, which does reduce the drama around you. I tell my kids that I want them to vent and process their drama with me and not with others when they know the drama needs to stay in a closed relationship. I let my kids' drama land in front of me. It doesn't affect me. I don't make it wrong for them to feel this way. I know it's how they respond on default to the world. I honor how their nervous system is experiencing the world. And at the same time, I stay calm. I repeat over and over that they can be angry, frustrated, upset. I'm here to hear it, and I don't have to make it my problem. If they can get the drama out, it doesn't build and fester and grow inside them. It's out and it's done. Okay, the fourth way to have much less drama in your life is to avoid gossip and making assumptions about people, about the world. Gossip is people using the weaknesses of others or perceived weaknesses to build fake connection with another person. And I've been meaning to do an episode on gossip, and I think I will soon. Gossip is rarely facts. Even if it is, it's never our business. Gossip is veering into someone else's lane to have judgments about their potholes when we can't even handle the potholes in our lane. Avoid people who gossip. Find new friends. It reduces your drama measurably. Your energy is worth protecting enough to find a new tribe. Notice where you make assumptions and where assumptions are being offered to you. Assumptions are all based in a story, not based in facts. Assumptions show a lack of information. It doesn't mean that we aren't going to ultimately maybe be true, but we have to make space in our heads and lives for the maybes in this world. This will happen. Maybe. This won't happen. Maybe. Several years ago, I had a long conversation with someone, and after, I was left with such a terrible feeling for a few days. I wondered why and realized the conversation was full of such negative assumptions and stories about people I cared about. With some perspective, I could see I was possibly being manipulated, that this person wanted me to be filled with drama, and I had to step back and apply some logic and intuition to the situation. I've created distance from this person, not that they are bad at all, but that I needed this space so I could be in control of my own opinions and reduce the assumptions and gossip being offered to me. That space in creating boundaries is one of the best tools we can use, which is the fifth tip. Y'all, if we mind our business, if we stay in our lane and out of other people's lanes and create boundaries around what comes in our lane, we have much less drama. We do this by being aware and an observer of what we talk about, the tone of voice, the body language we use. Do we talk about other people a lot? Or do we share details and aspects of our own life? Do we carry a judgmental or compassionate energy with us? Do people regularly come to us to share the negative or spill the tea? Why is that? What is it about us that makes others know we want to hear this? I promise you, when you stop making room for the tea to be spilled, as my teenagers say, the gossip in the tea stops finding you, and life has so much more peace. Decades ago, I was a magnet for gossip and wanted to know what was going on with other people. I was so far out of my lane and honestly had no skills to be managing the emotions and the life inside my lane. I was anxious, negative, and insecure. Learning to get back in my lane and grow my confidence was the best tool to reduce drama significantly. Be okay saying no to situations with people with drama energy. You don't want it in your lane. Saying no is one of the most loving things you can do for yourself and others. This creates space for real, authentic relationships and genuine confidence. It can be maybe a little uncomfortable if you're in a conversation and you can tell it's going in a direction you aren't comfortable with. I stay quiet, I ask questions, I try to subtly redirect to facts and just stay in my integrity. That discomfort is more manageable than the icky, lingering feeling of knowing we have said things we aren't proud of. Learning to sit through that discomfort is work worth doing. Okay, finally, tip number 6, be present and leave frustrations where they are. Don't let negativity, irritations, and frustrations become bigger than they need to be. If there's drama at work, vent to appropriate people and then leave the drama there. What we water grows. If I replay stories of the frustrations and make it all a bigger problem than it needs to be, I see the stories grow bigger and the negativity lingers longer. I'm impacted far worse than if I had just left the drama out by the street. Earlier this week, I had a long and frustrating 5 hours. As I came home, I told my family that I was going to be ordering dinner. I came home and I got on the raft in my pool with my AirPods in to listen to an enjoyable book. I knew this wasn't a situation where venting would be useful. I knew if I replayed the frustrations, I would only be reliving and creating more negative. I didn't want that negative to have a place in my home. Now, I think there really is a healthy space for venting and processing and safe spaces to share hard situations and emotions. We know it's healthy because after we share, we feel lighter and we haven't created more negative. In many situations, though, all we need to do is stop giving oxygen to the drama fire. We need to throw a blanket on it and just put it out. Leave the drama where it is. Stop rehashing situations or the irritations of other people. Just stay quiet. Stop replaying how the teacher said this and you couldn't believe it. Just stop sharing it. Stay quiet. Leave space for compassion, grace, curiosity. Drama doesn't grow with those ingredients. One of my siblings is an incredible example to me of not being bothered by the small things and really keeping his life very drama-free in a lot of ways because he leaves any drama he might have, which I don't even know where it is. I'm sure he has some, but he doesn't let it seep into the other areas of his life. And because of this, he presents as a very happy person and attracts very happy people into his life, which is what I think we all want. Our kids see the drama we allow, and it models for them how much drama to allow in their life. They see the energy we carry through the world. We show them the type of people to allow close to us. We model to them how to speak about other people and when to be quiet. How we maneuver through drama really does matter to our family. That's it for this week. Be sure you have signed up for the free video series on how to not freak out when your child ghosts you. Sign up is on my website or the link in my Instagram profile. That's it for this week. If you would like to see how coaching can help you navigate children leaving home with less worry and more peace, sign up for a consult call at HeidiBenjaminsen.com or DM me on social media. A confident mother is the greatest gift to her family, not a perfect mother. Our families want us to feel confident, anchored, and calm. I can help you uncover this version of yourself. Have a great week.